Like, the reason why I like to make videos is because it helps me, like, remember who I am. And it's so weird because it's like, without y'all, I would be completely lost. I probably would be unaudible. Because if you look at my first video, when you look at the first message I ever made, people was like, what the fuck? Like, somebody in the comments was like, bro, what? Because I couldn't even make a complete sentence make any sense. I was just like rambling on about problems, because that's what the point I got to, like the breaking point where I was like, I'm gonna record a video no matter what, I'm gonna post it, because I always thought that I had to be perfected, and I always thought that I had to come over, like I had to just like be as perfect as I could be before I post anything. Like I wanted to like make sure it was perfect. I remember when I first had like a counselor, and I was like, I feel like I just try to be perfect. And the way she reacted to that was the meanest way possible. She was like, what the fuck? She was like looking at me like a demon, because my mom probably already talked to her and told her probably the worst things that she could probably say about a human being is what my mom probably said to the counselor. And she was probably thinking, this is the least perfect person I've ever probably dealt with. And then when I'm like, I just try to be perfect. You know, it's like a literal nightmare to have a life as messed up as mine, and to honestly be honest with yourself that you were trying to be perfect. And that's just the truth. And then, but the truth is that perfect isn't perfect, because there's nobody who's perfect, even Jesus. And that so even the most perfect person, if they have bad parents, it can be taken out of perspective, and those people through witchcraft can corrupt that person's life and ruin it until they feel like they're in another reality where like nothing matters, like their body doesn't matter, like make them feel like there is no God. And that's where a lot of people are at, like they don't feel like there's a God anymore. And that's just witchcraft. Like, these witches have polluted the world into an illusion of there not being a God, but that is just the witches that are evil, that we need to get rid of. The Bible says never suffer a witch to live. And look at what happened when you don't do what the Bible says and you let the witches live. Then the whole world gets corrupted, and everybody starts to believe in the stupid lies that they tell, because they didn't think that God created a good earth. They thought that they needed to come in and fix things that didn't need to be fixed. And I'm talking about the natural laws of man, the natural law of nature, the natural laws that the animals follow, that the natural human beings follow, that it was not corrupted. They came in with their evil DNA and corrupted it.